Going on to you, Aquarius out here. Hope y'all are having a great day. You Aquarius have the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and then you have the Chariot. So let's see what y'all think has got going on. Let's see. Uh okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So the Eight of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Chariot is about the level of restraint that you Aquarius have uh, you're demonstrating. You Aquarius have some issues between yourself and somebody else, right? I'm trying to figure out how to put this. You have some friction between yourself and somebody else, and you Aquarius have some form of connection with them, whether it's an acquaintance, friend, relationship, family member, uh, person on a job, um, whatever their connection is with you, you don't want to be connected to them. You've made that abundantly clear, excuse me, with the Eight of Cups. The Ten of Cups and the Chariot represents the self-respect that you have. You don't want to do anything stupid. You don't want to do anything that's going to put you in some problems, you know. And so this is where the Chariot shows up, right? Like, you understand that you would have liked to have been cool with them, because that's the Aquarius spirit. Aquarius is trying to be cool with everybody, right? But at the same time, right, the Ten of Cups and the Chariot also represents that you also are looking at it for what it is on its face. Like, you would have liked to have been cool with this person or people, but you realize that you can't be, because every single time they interact with you, it's going to be smoke. It's going to be problems. It's going to be issues. And for you, Aquarius, you may not necessarily be quite clear as to, I can't say the word, as to what their problem actually is, but you Aquarius are keeping your cool. You're being disciplined. You're considering how you Aquarius can be, because I know plenty of Aquarius, y'all are ready to pop off on something. But I know a lot of y'all fathers in Aquarius. What else? I got a pretty sizable Aquarius audience on this channel. I know some of y'all personally. Y'all can pop off, okay? You know, shout outs to Arset McChristian Thomas. He's an Aquarius. He's he said that he's an Aquarius a bunch of times. Shout outs to him. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to him. No hard feelings. Hopefully you don't have any hard feelings towards me whatsoever. Still got love for you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Still got, seriously, still got love for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I know that a lot of you Aquarius can pop off. And so, considering how it is that you would have handled it in the past, you're handling it pretty well. And so the thing is that the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands represent how well, this represents a couple of things. Number one, it represents that you're trying to be constructive about this. So maybe you may have to see these people every day or often, but you Aquarius are learning to keep your temper under control and not let them bother you. For some of you, they may not bother you at all. And you may just laugh in their face because you know, like, you know, these people are just goofy. You know what I'm saying? For other of you Aquarius, this may just, you may look at this like, okay, you know, what are the outlets in which you can use to make sure that you don't do something stupid? So making better choices, you know. And then the thing is that the Five of Wands represents a lot of you probably with somebody, you know. A lot of Aquarius that I know are married, in relationships. My father's married, right, to my stepmom. You know, she can't cook worth a, but love her too. Even though she can't cook, she can't cook. My stepmom can't cook worth a, but I love her though. But he's married. I know a lot of you Aquarius are married or in relationships. And the Four of Wands is one of those things. You may be angry with the person whom you're in relationship with. If you're not angry with them, spending time with them, that may be something that you may have as a better choice instead of wilding out on the person. Except for them not, if the person that you are mad at is not your significant other, you hanging out with your significant other is a good way for you to blow off steam. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I get the information so quickly. Sometimes I have to slow myself down to really be able to articulate it sometimes. Otherwise, it comes out as just mush mouth. I don't know what I'm talking about sometimes, but I be knowing what I'm talking about. It's just that sometimes I just don't know how to articulate what I'm talking about. The information comes in and flows in like water. You know. And so the situation after that is the King of Pentacles. You have the King of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and then you have the Ace of Cups. Okay? Interesting. Very interesting. What's interesting also is the fact that this could be someone that, like I said before, whom you've known, you've interacted with, you have some form of history with, you run into, you have some form of connection with, something like that. It's not just the average person that you pass on by on the street and just blah blah humbug. You never have to see them again, right? It's not like in New York City when you take the subway, how it is that you may not see certain people ever again, and you could live in New York City but different boroughs, and you just don't ever see them again because life, you got a life, they got a life, obviously, and y'all just never see each other. No, this is a person whom you may see. So like I said before, this could be a significant other. This could be an acquaintance, right? Somebody whom you know, not as a friend, significant other, or any of that, but you know them well enough because you see them often. So y'all have some sort of history, friends, it could be family members. In any case, this person right here, the King of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Ace of Cups, you Aquarius are just trying to figure out, why are these people like that? Like, why is it that friction has to come your way? You're trying to figure out human nature. Like, why is it that so many people seem to just have a chip on their shoulder? And the answer to that is, my dear Aquarius, the answer to that is the worshiping of the ego. See, people can have a problem with you for a bunch of different reasons why, you know. If you've ever had someone that is jealous of you, let me tell you, the ego and jealousy and envy is a real monster. It really is. You know, I've had people being upset with me over things that they cannot account for, things that they cannot really articulate as to why they are so upset, but they're upset, you know, and they really wish to get me out of the way, so to speak, you know, and they're doing it with a passion, you know. So, and all I ever did was look out for them, you know. Uh, all I ever did was look out for them. So again, that's another thing too that you Aquarius, because I get it. I get it. Like you Aquarius, you look deep down. You Aquarius know that you'll never fit in. You'll always be different. But at the same time, you Aquarius do enough for other people to where they should not treat you with the disrespect or the anger or the obtuseness, the incongruency of how it is that they're treating you, right? Like you want to be able to where you still keep your personality. You'll never let go of that, right? You'll always be who you are. But at the same time, it's like, why is it that people give you a hard time with no justification? Like, what is the problem, right? What kind of issue do they actually have? And why is it that you Aquarius are always the ones, or a lot of the times, you're trying to uplift the species as best as you can? Because that's what Aquarius likes to do. Aquarius, y'all like to uplift the species, right? Y'all like to bring people at a higher level, put people in a higher position, right? Have people get off the floor and stand straight up. But at the same, right, when you Aquarius choose to be ethical, you dig what I'm saying? Because Aquarius, air signs can go any place that they want to. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is that when you Aquarius choose to be upright people, you just got to understand people are going to antagonize you. I have Aquarius, the Saturn in Aquarius in the 11th house. Believe you me, people will antagonize you. People will antagonize you for no reason. And guess what happened? It's how the cookie crumbles. So that's your problem. You Aquarius, you'll always be unique, but you want to be able to get along. You Aquarius don't really understand that you got to bear that weight, right? Me, I am not liked by a lot of people. I'm not liked by a lot of people. A lot of people. I have a lot of people who do not like me. I have way more people who do rock with me, but I have a lot of people still who do not like me. I've rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, admittedly. And even when it came to things where I was trying to do things the right way, I still rubbed people the wrong way. Even when I tried to do things the correct way, they would have rather me have been a shyster. And that's one of the things that I have had to learn to become more comfortable with. Not everybody is going to rock with me. People, I've talked about this before. I don't know if I said this to you, Aquarius, specifically, but I got to go deeper into it. People will come up with reasons to not rock with you. They'll make any reason whatsoever to not rock with you. But part of the reason why it is that they don't rock with you is because they can't have you. There's been, a lot of, I end up breaking the hearts of many ladies, many of them. But they didn't understand that the reason why I broke their heart was not because I intended to. It's because what they wanted from me, they wanted me to be a plaything. They didn't see me. They saw what they wanted to see about me, right? And so in the spirit of transparency and truth, couldn't be with them. It could not be a relationship forged upon a fabrication, forged upon something that it's an illusion, something that they saw in me that maybe I was a part of, but they did not actually see the other aspects of me. They only saw certain things, right? The point that I'm trying to make here with you, Aquarius, is that part of the reason why it is that you, Aquarius, are having problems with these people is because they want to have you in a specific kind of way. That's part of why you're going through so much problems or issues with this person. They are upset that they can't have you in a way, in a particular way. And so because they can't have you in a particular kind of way, because they want to possess you, they want to have you like I don't even know, like how it is that I have these cards in my hand. They want to have you, right? For you to be a property, for you to be a part of them. And so you, Aquarius, the one thing that they don't understand about you, Aquarius, that you, Aquarius, understand about yourselves, but you'll never tell. Some of you Aquarius may know, but you may not articulate it, is that if a person is going to be with you, or if they even have any kind of hope whatsoever, a person must understand that you are an individual that requires your personal space. And that if they're going to be with you, they will have to respect the fact that they cannot own you. They can be in a relationship with you if you, Aquarius, so choose to, but they cannot own you. And I can say that that's true. You know, having Aquarius in my chart, which basically means that I'm part of Aquarius. That was it. You know, they wanted me in a particular way, but it wasn't based upon truth of who I am. It was they didn't respect the fact that, like, for instance, right? Like, I get it. For instance, an example of this is like the fact that, I'll go certain places, right? Or I have my own thing that I got going on. But like, they'll look at it and they'll be like, well, I don't like, they'll be like, well, for instance, like, why is it that you like why do you want to go there, right? And they'll try to like clamp down on my freedom, right? Like, why are you going there? What's going on? Da 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 da. And it's like, in order for them to be with me, they're gonna have to trust me. They got to be able to trust me. They got to be able to like the fact that also too, they don't like the fact that I talk to many ladies because of my YouTube channel. They don't like me trying to like talk to the ladies and stuff like this because I have a YouTube channel. And it's like, listen, I work in one of those fields because I'm a tarot reader and a spiritualist. I work in one of those fields where there's a lot more of the ladies. I interact, me personally, with a lot more of the ladies than I do the guys. And they got to respect that. And they got to also respect the fact and to be able to trust me. If I'm in a relationship with them, what am I going to do? If some of the ladies come to me and they want to get a reading, what am I supposed to do? Say no? Of course not. Right? And that wouldn't be fair to me. For them to be like, oh, well, I want you to not speak to any of the ladies that come through to try to get a personal reading from you. That would be a no-no. So and some of them have tried to do that. So let's clarify the Two of Wands. You have the Sun card, Queen of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords, right? I've never cheated a day of my life. I don't have to. There was a time where there was a... Hey, yo, what's going on with you? There, come in. there was a time where I was engaged to a Libra, and somebody wanted to hang out with me on that level, and I told them no. And they said, my significant other ain't got to find out. I said, still no. So, you know, so anyway, to clarify the Two of Wands right here, right? The Eight of, like I said, the Six of Pentacles, Two of Wands, they don't know how to see you halfway. They want to have you the way that they want to have you. The Sun card, the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Wands right here represents how you Aquarius are. You just got to wait. You're in a position where you are not doing anything wrong per se. I guess she must have left. You're not doing anything wrong. You're just in a space where you have to acclimate to understand that when you see people move like that, where they just have this way about them, where they got these issues with you. They want you, but they want you in a particular way. You can't take that personally. You can't take that personally. It's the same way that a lot of the individuals that I've tried to date treated me like trash, talked about me as if I was a no good dog, right? They like me, but they want me in a particular way. I'm too much trouble for them. How cheery and excited I am and enthusiastic and acting like an alpha because of my personality is infectious, and people like it and stuff like this. They don't like that. Same thing with you Aquarius. They don't like that. They don't like the fact that you Aquarius, you're in your mind, you live in your head, you're a mixed bag, you're unpredictable. They want to have you because you Aquarius are so I guess, handsome or whatever, but you're so beautiful, right? You're attractive, you're beautiful, you're attractive, right? A lot of the times Aquarius deals with that type of stuff. So anyway, so to end it real quick, right? I just had to give y'all the game so that y'all could really understand, because that kind of ownership, that kind of interaction, I know where it comes from, because you don't like that. The situation where why can't people respect your personal space and respect that everybody got their own personalities, and for you need some space. They don't respect it. They want you so much. They look at you but can they respect that? The Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords right here represent, so you Aquarius you basically, what you got going on is you will get over it. You will get over it. It's just gonna take you some time to emotionally work that out. Yes, you Aquarius have emotions, even though you don't necessarily like to listen to it sometimes. Aquarius is about stuffing down emotions sometimes and denying that they exist. Don't do that. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Kiwi, banana, pineapple, and orange. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. I'm at 22,980. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all, so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Oh, also, come through, get a personal reading. The link to that is in the comment section below to get a reading from me.